Coverage you can count on. This is WJTV Jackson. Now, News 12 at 10 with Melanie Christopher. Todd Wallace. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts and Rick Whitlow's Sports.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Todd Wallace.
And I'm Melanie Christopher. Ole Miss officials say they did it, admitting to 9 allegations concerning the school's football team. Sports Director Rick Whitlow is here to tell us more about it. Rick?
Well, okay, thank you very much, Melanie. Of course, you know that this situation with the NCAA is already really taking its toll with the athletic department at Ole Miss. Warner Alford resigned in July. Billy Brewer was fired. And this report today was 400 pages long. And as we mentioned a little earlier, the university did admit to 9 of the 15 allegations. Now, Chancellor Gerald Turner was in Kansas City today. His only statement was that he was very embarrassed for the university and the athletics department. So
tonight to a $100 million prison construction program. Senators late this evening gave their approval to the measure that has the critics crying foul. News 12's Rex Baker reports. We're sorry, we're having some problems with that tape. We hope that we can bring you that story a little bit later in the show. In other news, a 17-year-old has died from injuries received from an accident with a school bus. 17-year-old Josh Birch died this morning at UMC. Another injured person, Wes Bell, is in stable condition. The two were riding in a car which slammed into the back of a school bus yesterday afternoon in Ridgeland. The driver of the school bus was reportedly driving with a suspended license.
Murder and armed robbery charges have been filed against 4 people accused of robbing a local dry cleaners and then killing an employee. 2 other employees were also wounded. Now, Jackson police announced the arrest at an afternoon news conference. The suspects are identified as 17-year-old Charles McGowan, 19-year-old Donald K. Burton, 39-year-old Edmundo McCoon, not pictured, and 15-year-old Frederick Burton. Now, Burton was taken to a local hospital for a possible drug overdose. Police say teamwork paid off.
And they developed some information and took some statements, and they took absolutely nothing, and they began to build a case. And before the thing was concluded, they had some suspects.
Piney Woods Country Life School south of Jackson is refusing to drop its policy of expelling pregnant students. The school will give up about $2,000 a year in.
The program is needed to lock up a growing criminal population, and opponents saying the program is one of the biggest barrels of pork the legislature has ever dished out. Rex Baker, News 12, Jackson.
And still to come on News 12 at 10, it's not over yet for O.J. Simpson's friend Al Cowlings.
And President Clinton continues to push for his crime bill. Stay with us.
Taking you where news is happening live, and only News 12 can take you there with Sky 12.
News 12's Rex Baker is there, and he joins us now live.
Breaking news, live reports, capturing news as it happens.
The official death toll still stands at 44 right now.
Across town, around the state, or anywhere in the country, News 12 takes you where news is happening live. News 12's exclusive Sky 12. Live coverage you can count on.
Cole Simpson and Ronald Goldman is the role of defendant and O.J. Simpson's lifelong friend, Al Cowlings.
Cowlings has never spoken publicly about the case, and the L.A. District Attorney's Office has not filed any charges against him.
Drier weather is headed for the Magnolia State.
Stay with us. Back now with Dave Roberts with his weather forecast.
And a lot going on weather-wise.
That's right, just not here.
No,
and
not yet.
Thankfully.
That's right, and a lot of people aren't complaining about it either, but a lot of bad weather going on in the Carolinas from the remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl. You know, it started headed towards this way when it formed in the Gulf of Mexico, then moved quickly across the southeast over the same area that got a lot of rain before. Then there's another system right now developing in the Atlantic, but the main system that's affecting our weather is going to bring us some beautiful conditions over the next couple of days. Been outside the past hour or so?
Absolutely not.
No, we have been glued to the bed.
I know, I'm just kidding.
How about you?
Well, go take a look outside. It's nice out there.
It's okay.
I got a couple minutes here. Yeah, it's okay. Clear skies. But for you viewers at home, please stay with me. 74 degrees right now. The relative humidity, 90%. Sections of the state. A couple of leftover showers dealing with Tropical Storm Beryl over east central sections of Mississippi, and some more showers down along the south coast of Louisiana. We are now changing our focus. Tonight there will be some fog developing in the morning. Upper 60s, middle 60s in some spots. Mostly sunny tomorrow, an isolated shower, but real isolated. We're just going to concentrate on the sunshine for tomorrow. 88 in the afternoon. Those in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Each and every day will be partly to mostly sunny. A better chance at a shower though as we get towards the end of the week, but those scattered and isolated kinds.
We've really been very fortunate, also missing Alberto, Beryl, and now also that other tropical storm you say developing.
Right, and that's the one we've got to keep our eyes on. But again, it's way out there in the Atlantic, and we'll just keep you posted on it.
Okay. But Ole Miss is looming, or a storm looms under Ole Miss, Mel.
It certainly does. Here to tell us more, Rick Whitlow.
You know, isn't it amazing where a lot of times people say, well, it's just a sport. It's a little bit more complex than that.
And very important.
Yeah, it really is. Big business, and it takes something like this to kind of put it in perspective sometimes. You know, as we told you earlier in the newscast, Ole Miss responded to the allegations concerning the football team by submitting a 400-page report to the NCAA. So we'll be back.
Best coverage of the day's top stories. At News 12, we believe it's the quality of our coverage that counts. Live reports as news happens.
The Ayers case will set the stage throughout the nation.
Investigative reports, team coverage, follow-up reports.
But the Clinton administration is insisting on health care for everyone.
News 12, the best coverage of the day's top stories. News 12, coverage you can count on.
Maybe
the wonders of modern medicine
Right.
technology.
Thank you. We'll be back. Stay with us.
68 degrees as we start off the morning. Maybe some fog in some areas, otherwise a mostly sunny day. And that ultraviolet index in the very high category, it'll be at about an 8. So definitely use the sunblock.
Very
All
definitely.
right. Thank you, Dave.
Okay.
That is our report for this evening. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good night.